Hey guys, welcome back. It's Dwight with Dwight Pours. How are you today? I am going to try something a little bit different this morning. I have this 20 by 20 canvas, and yes, I'm going to do a dump and swirl. However, my dump paint, believe it or not, will not be black today. I'm going to try with this red, which is Artist Loft Acrylic Flow Red, and I added just a dab of black in there just to darken it a little bit. And I still have my same paints from the past couple of pours. I have the ice blue with white pearl, and that's equal parts of the paint with Floetrol and a drizzle of Liquitex pouring medium, and then water to get the right consistency. And this is ice blue, and in and of itself, with just a little bit of the white pearl, and also equal parts Floetrol, and then a drizzle of Liquitex pouring medium. Same for my other paints. This is Tanzanite, and it is from Folk Art. And this was Malachite with Folk Art, but I added some white pearl, which I get from Deco Arts. There's white pearl. Okay, these are all metallics, and my biggest concern today is getting the thickness correct with the dump paint. It varies, I've noticed, with the color. The black works well because it sinks nicely and it allows the color underneath, the paint underneath, the metallics to rise to the surface. I'm not an expert on all this, but I also think that Floetrol helps a lot with creating cells. So I've mixed my mixes before without Floetrol. It's been a while, and it just doesn't seem to react the same way. So I'm really careful to make sure that I get Floetrol into my mix to get a pretty decent response. Okay, so just my prepping of the canvas, laying down some black for the edges. Just to give it something sort of tacky, sticky to hold on to when I dump or tilt the paint off over the edges. So I'm hoping this works because I don't want to waste the metallics that I have. If I have any left over, I may just try to do a quick pour and mix up some black, but that's not my goal. My goal is to do it on the first try. So, got my fingers crossed, and let's start putting down some puddle. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, no particular order. I'm just going to start in the middle. Let's see, I'm going to put some purple down first. I've used the red a few times in the past, and it's turned out okay. I've got one hanging on my wall. It was just this red, and then I used like a teal and a gray, and it turned out pretty good. So I know it's doable. I'm just trying to think if I need to keep my paint colors the same consistency as my dump color in this case. That's my concern. Okay, we got plenty of paint. A little more blue. I'm gonna add just a little bit of green on top, just a little bit. So it kind of goes with the blue. Okay, so here comes the hard part, and that is the dump and making sure that the color, this red, it was sitting on my shelf for a while and there were some lumps in it that I found when I was mixing it up, which always drives me crazy, especially when you're tilting. And if you're doing something different than this type of pour, sometimes it just makes your lines, your nice smooth lines, go kind of wonky. And that stuff drives me crazy. So I think I got it about the same consistency, and I'm hoping that's all I need. I love those colors together. Okay, plenty of paint. Let's pop some of those bubbles. And let's cross our fingers. Okay, just want to spread it out. I'm going to bring it down to this side. Oi, okay, time out. Okay, some lumps galore. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so what do you think? That did not go well. None of the cells are really popping up. So what that says to me is that it's probably too thick. I'm not real sure. So what I'm gonna do, believe it or not, is I am going to pause the video, mix up some more paint, and we're going to do a dump on top of this one. And I guarantee you some of the red will come through. But I'm going to use black as my base coat, my dump coat. Okay guys, hold on and give me a couple of minutes, and hopefully it can give you a great painting today.